Hi friends, thanks for joining me again for our second read aloud on Facebook here together. The book I chose to read to you today is called The Giving Tree. Now, I know that we were excited and I told you that we were going to be doing some Magic Puppy and Magic Kitten books. However, I'm going to save those for when we finally get a chance to do our Zoom chats together, okay, in small groups. So I'm going to save those for later, but tonight I thought I'd read you again the book called The Giving Tree. And this is a book by Shel Silverstein. You might have seen this book before or heard of it before, and it has a great lesson in it. So if you've never heard this story before, it's a great one. We're going to go ahead and read it, and at the end we'll talk about a lesson that we hopefully will learn from the story. The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. One of my favorites. I've read this since I was a very young child myself. Once there was a tree, and she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come, and he would gather her leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. He would climb up her trunk and swing from branches. Can you see his feet way up there? Hanging from those branches there. And eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. Do you see how the tree trunk's arm is coming down? Kind of like he's finding out where the little boy is and pointing him out. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree. You see how the tree is kind of wrapping his arms around the little boy? Kind of like giving you a hug. And the boy loved the tree very much. And the tree was happy. You see, if you look closely, do you see that heart there? Kind of looks like there's some initials in there. Maybe it stands for someone's name. It says M-E plus T or M-E-N-T. I'm guessing that stands for maybe the little boy, and the tree, the T stands for tree. We'll find out. But time went by. And the boy grew older. Look at that tree carefully. Do you see now two hearts on it? And do you see two pairs of legs sticking out from the tree? He must have a friend with him. And the tree was often alone. Then one day, the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk, and swing from my branches, and eat apples and play in my shade and be happy." "I am too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy some things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money, and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy, and she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." "I am too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house. But you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. And the tree was happy. And the boy stayed away for a long time. And when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered, "come and play." "I am too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy." Now he's a much older man now at this point. He's all grown up. And so the boy cut down her trunk. Do you see how small it has gotten now? And made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. Can you guess why the tree was not really happy? That's right, all alone. And after a long time, the boy came back again. "I am sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone." "My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "I am too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I am too tired to climb," said the boy. "I am sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I am sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. "Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down and rest." And the boy did. And the tree was happy. The end. So boys and girls, do you feel like you've learned something from this book? I know I have. This book is, again, as we know, called The Giving Tree. And a lot of times in our lives, especially when we're young, we tend to think about ourselves and we sometimes forget to think about other people. So in this story, the tree kept giving and giving and giving to the boy. He gave him the leaves, he gave him the apples, he gave him the branches to build a house, he gave him the trunk to build a boat. And the tree never asked for anything in return. So that's what I want us to remember, boys and girls, that sometimes when we feel like we want to be a little selfish and think to ourselves, "Oh, I want this," or "I want that," or "I hope mom gets me this," or "I want mom or dad to get me that," think about instead about how you could give to others. How you could say, "Hey, mom or dad, I see that you're doing a lot of the dishes and the work around here. Can I help you do the dishes?" Or, what a great thing would be to have you go up and clean your room one day and not even wait to be asked. Just go ahead and do that and surprise mom and dad. I bet you would put a big smile on their faces. So again, take the lesson from this book, The Giving Tree, and see what you can do to help somebody else in your family, whether it's mom, dad, brother, sister, even a grandparent over the phone. Maybe there's something special you can do for them to brighten their day. Thanks again, you guys. Thanks for joining me, and I am super excited to start again our chats next week. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good night. Bye.